Hey, I got a couple questions for y'all. The first one, who is your Lord? What is your religion? Who is your prophet? Now, I know this sounds crazy, but if you're one of those people that have been trying to get information and you come across this, or even this. All right, take a listen.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Sister Lailanasheeba, the Managing Director and Founder of Sunnahfollowers Online Islamic University. As you know, we have classes every day beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we cover everything from Aqidah, which is your belief system, to Seerah, which are the stories of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the story of the companions. Please join us every day beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are broadcasting and streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, DLive, Trovo, and Twitch. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Okay, can you guys hear me? I'm trying something new. Are any of you guys joining from the live that I had posted up earlier on YouTube? Did any of you go in through that? It said to notify me, that thing. Who's here on YouTube? Is there anybody in my Zoom room? Is there anybody here on the mic in the Zoom room? Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anybody here on the mic in the Zoom room? Did any of you join through the YouTube?
Yes, I did.
Oh, where it said notify me? I mean, I had I made a pre-live. Did you join from that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so it worked.
Diluting.
I did it?
Yeah.
So I'm live on YouTube and it's
you're live.
Through that thing that says, that's the first time I did it. Remember, I couldn't do it before? I didn't know how. I tried it.
Expression towards Allah's Messenger. That's the one. Is it titled?
Yeah. Oh,
that's it.
Okay, let me find it on my computer. Hold on. So I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, I'm in there. Oh, this is how it looks. Oh my. Okay, I'm getting ready to type in there. Tell me if you can see this.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I couldn't work this before. I just figured it out. I typed my typing is bad. Can you see me typing? Oh, there you go. I see you, Ifty. Oh, yeah. Oh, mashallah. So I figured it out, y'all.
Alhamdulillah.
So yeah. So now, what do y'all think I need to? When I pre-scheduled it, what happened? They had a button that people could click to notify them. They didn't notify you and everything too.
No, I didn't get a notification. I just opened my YouTube and you are already live. It just told me that you were live.
Oh, that's good. So you think we should go with this then?
Try it and see on the next class and see if it gives us a pre thing.
Oh, okay. So I see.
Because I got a notification. Mine said that the next class would be like in 30 minutes. So
you did?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got that notification.
So it worked.
Yeah.
So I did it right. Okay, I'm looking inside it. It's a whole different stream thing. Girl, look at this. Oh, it's telling me how many people are in there now. It's telling me how many of y'all are in there, and it's telling me how many of y'all are. Oh, this is cool. It's telling me how many of y'all are.
If you click on it, it takes you to the screen, and it has to just wait for however many minutes or time that it says.
Okay, well, this is cool. And it's telling me how many of y'all are regular users. All of y'all that's here, everybody that's listening, that's joining me on YouTube now are regular concurrent viewers. Oh, this is cool. This is good for my statistics. Yeah. Oh, so I'm using two Stream Pro. I'm using YouTube Stream and mine. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me go to mine and see what's okay. And so whatever I do on this, it shows up there. Okay, good. Let me see. Let me pull this over. And okay, and here, oh, mashallah, and here I can see all the people that's on Twitch, Trovo, DLive, and Facebook. Okay, this may and LinkedIn. and Rumbo and the other one. Okay, this might make it a little easier for me. Okay, all right, because I got a new computer. I can do this. I can run all these windows. Oh, mashallah. Okay, this is cool, guys. This is cool. Okay, let me set myself up for to start teaching now. Okay. Ina alhamdulillah wa salat wa salam ala wa rasulullah. Welcome, guys, to our Aqidah class. This is our Aqidah class. And before I start my lecture, let me just tell you, I just went outside to, one of the things that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us to do is always recognize and ponder the signs of Allah. And I know all of us as Muslims are being tested right now in different ways. We can see what's going on in the world, and what's going on in the world over there is affecting all of us. And what's going on in the other places have already affected all of us. And then we all have our personal issues. Like even myself, I have, you guys know I'm faced with challenges. I got family issues. I got personal issues with myself, and that I'm trying to keep my iman strong, my faith strong, be patient, be accepting of the qadar of Allah. And as we handle the trials of life, because remember, Allah tells us that we're always going to be tested. The believer get over one problem and then here comes another. I mean, we will be tested over and over and over again until when we die, we die without any sins. That's the whole point. For those of us who truly believe in Allah and maintain that balance, we don't transgress Allah's limits because of whatever trials we're faced with in our personal lives. Well, I'm human too, and I'm just a girl in the world all alone. And sometimes, we get, we go through our moments of sadness, our moments of where we feel like we're all alone, that there's no one that understands, no one that you can talk to, no one that cares about you the way you need to be cared about as a woman, as a daya, or anything else. And so I was going through that thing that almost, it wasn't pity party, because I don't allow myself to get into no pity party. I try to pick myself up. And I was taking out my garbage. First, before I went to take my garbage out, somebody knocked at the door, and alhamdulillah, it was some Starbucks. Two of my students, Sister Norto and Aisha, DoorDashed me some Starbucks. That made my day, because, I have to cut back on my falus, my money. I don't have no money for Starbucks right now, because whatever extra money I had went into this website to pay these website expenses. So I can't even afford a Starbucks. So that made me smile. And I said, may Allah, I made dua for them. I asked Allah to bless Sister Norto and Aisha and their parents, with the best of this world and all of that. And then I was, said, well, hopefully Allah will. And I also said, and Allah bless me, make my life better. Give me, what I am most deserving of. And don't leave me in this state that I'm in. I have a good relationship with Allah. And I made my dua, asking, don't leave me in this predicament I'm in this situation I'm in. If it's good for me, then let it happen. If it ain't, take it away, whatever. Because I need to move forward. Because one thing about lailanasheeba, I'm not a procrastinator. When I want something to happen, it has to happen. I don't put it off because I don't know if I'm going to be living tonight. I won't live to make it to the night. So I'm not a procrastinator. So I was kind of feeling sorry for myself about little stuff. And I went outside after I got to Starbucks, and I made my dua, my supplication. I said, Allah, just show me the way. Soon as I went outside, guys, I looked up at the sky, and guess what's there? And I think I took a picture. I'm going to put it on Facebook. A big, beautiful rainbow. Subhanallah. It's still there. It's this beautiful, large rainbow going all across the sky. And even my neighbors, because it's raining here too. And the sun is out right now. And this beautiful rainbow, I'm looking at it now through the window. Even my neighbors all came outside and were like, wow, what a beautiful rainbow. And I said, Subhanallah, Allah answered me. You know, that's, you know, Allah's sending me a sign, you know, he's letting me know it's going to be better, you know, inshallah, just, you know, keep my patience and hold on to the rope of Islam and don't allow, you know, shaitan to take me right or left, and don't allow the drama of my family to take make me become unhinged. Just stay balanced. You know, that was a sign. And so again, Allah sends signs to us. Okay, there will be no more prophets. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the last prophet. So when he left, you know, when he was taken away, no more revelations from Allah. There's no one else to guide us that can give us divine advice. We all wish we had someone that could just give us divine advice. There's no one to give us that. But the prophet told us that Allah will always inspire us. You know, he'll inspire the believers through their dreams, the beautiful dreams we have. And he also said, always look at the signs of Allah, ponder his signs. He will send signs to us to let us know that it will get better. It'll get better. We just have to recognize those signs, you know, and alhamdulillah, I really feel better. I just feel like Allah, because I was at this point where I was alone, trying not to sink into that depression that can come from being lonely and misunderstood and all of that. But alhamdulillah, it's like Allah said, I got you, Layla. I'm here. I got you. I understand, and you handle it. Just keep handling it and keep looking forward. Just take each day. And that's my advice to all Muslims, because we're all dealing with issues from our families and relationships and stuff. Just take each day one day at a time. That's always been my motto in life. One day at a time. You know, don't think too far ahead and don't get caught up in the past. That's the thing, because as humans, you know, we can easily get caught up in the past, you know, of what could have been or what we think should have been. You know, don't get caught up in that. Just live each day. Like the Prophet told Ibn Umar, live each day as if it were your last on earth. If Allah puts your soul in your body and wakes you up in the morning, don't expect to live to see the evening. Because if you had that attitude, you would take everything as it is, and you will keep your focus on that ultimate goal of paradise, because that's what it's about. It's about paradise, guys. It's not about this world. Everything here is temporary. Nothing here is permanent. We can't even trust anything here. You know, man will let you down. As Allah says, put your trust in me. I'll never let you down. Don't trust in anyone except Allah. Don't trust in anything except Allah. And understand that Allah ain't given us nothing that we can't handle. So bear it with dignity. And know that Allah got your back. And that beautiful rainbow. Yeah, my Lord. I love Allah. I love Allah. I really love Allah. And I just trusted him. I just trusted him. Okay, let's get started, guys. Today, what I'm going to do for this class is we're going to look at another one of the names of Allah. Okay, we're talking about allegiance. Allegiance. As Muslims, our allegiance is supposed to be to Allah, to the Prophet, and to all the Muslims on earth, not just a select group. All the believers. When one of us hurts, all of us hurt. We're all feeling what's going on in Palestine. We feel what's going on, you know. But like I said, we have to not transgress the limits. We have to not allow the media to cause us to transgress the limits of Allah and behave in a way that's un-Islamic. And I really hope you guys stop all this protesting. I mean, I'm telling you, I gave you guys my take on that. I don't believe that protesting is lawful because the Prophet Muhammad didn't do it, and he could have. The Romans always protested. Okay, he didn't do that. Protesting is the harm, you know, the intermingling. The women and that's protesting are not even dressed properly. The men are not behaving properly. They're not dressed properly. I mean, plus it's showing allegiance to one part of the world and not the others that are suffering, because the Muslims are suffering everywhere, man. Look what's going on in Yemen. Look what happened in Yemen. Yemen tried to show support. Yemen tried to show support for the Muslims over there. And look, now they got a big thing. They got to deal with the repercussions of America. So, and they've already been suffering, and now they're going to suffer even more. So again, we have to, I really hope y'all just do things the way the Prophet did. We have to start showing solidarity for those Palestinians and Yemenis and the Muslims in Africa who are going through the same nonsense. You know, we show our solidarity by being as one, by turning back to our religion. Okay? I'm serious, guys. And I know a lot of people listen to me and they think I'm loud and all. This is the way I speak. Many of you have been listening to me for years. Y'all know that I'm a woman of passion. Allah gave me a strong voice, and he must have gave it to me for a reason, to be heard, because no matter where I go, I'm heard on the job. I'm heard here, you know. So you get over that and listen to my words. You know, I'm blessed with a strong voice. You know, get past that. Get past the fact that I'm passionate. I'm supposed to be passionate. It runs in my blood. Okay, listen to my message. Listen to the message and don't allow Shaitan to cause you to focus on the things that you don't like, because maybe you dislike something that Allah loves. Allah evidently loves my voice because he's given it to me and got me teaching a lot of people around the world. And Allah must love my passion. Okay? So learn to love for the sake of Allah. That means love what Allah loves and put your personal dislikes aside. I can't help it. I can't help it that this is my voice. Just like you can't help it that you have yours. I can't help it. And you guys know I'm not attacking you. I think you all know that because my viewers are increasing. You know, I mean, I think you guys have gotten comfortable enough with me to know that I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just trying to, you know, project Islam in its truthfulness, which is something that you rarely hear today because Islam has become so watered down. And so the Sunnah abandoned and replaced with fatwa and sheikh loving and all of this. I think the reason why my voice sounds strange is because you ain't never heard a person speak so passionately about the deen with sincerity. Maybe that's it. Because a lot of these people, you know, just talking about the religion is just a job for them, a way to get users, the way to make money or whatever. I don't know. So they don't have that sincerity. They don't have that passion. Well, I'm sincere. I don't get paid for this. I'm not looking for fame. I'm the most disliked dawah in America. Y'all know that, you know. So I'm doing it for Allah. And maybe that's why, you know, I don't know. Just get past that and listen to my message. Okay? Listen to my message. And remember, perhaps you dislike something that Allah brings about a lot of good from, if you would just listen. Okay? And another thing too, I try to keep my voice strong to keep you into my words and not my appearance. That's something that we have to consider as female dawah too. Okay? So anyway, subhanallah, you know, how can we help the Muslims? And we're going to talk about this more when I do the Islam Q&A show today. By the way, my call in and ask Sister Layla live is tonight at 9 o'clock. Any questions you have about Islam, bring them. And if there's something that I can't answer, which I'm sure there is, because I don't profess to know it all, I know a lot, but not a lot at all. But I do have a true scholar of the ulama on standby, and that's Sheikh Mustafa Morsi Abu Atayib. So he'll take my call, if I need him to. So, that's tonight at 9. And also, guys, we're going to be discussing in more detail the things we can do without transgressing the limits of Allah to help the Muslims around the world that's suffering. Because the Prophet Muhammad told us what to do. And it doesn't entail protesting, which leads to violence, like that young man being thrown out the window yesterday. Okay? It doesn't entail holding flags, which only symbolizes allegiance to one part of the Muslim world. You're distancing yourself. This is bara. We don't distance ourselves from the rest of the Muslim world, So we're going to talk more in detail about that tonight. But it all begins with your understanding of the religion. The best thing that we can do to help the Muslims around the world is to come back to the true Islam. We have to dress the part. That's the first step. When I look on TV and see all these protests, and most of the women are not even covered, and the men don't have beards, the men don't look no different than the non-Muslim men, and the women, I don't know who they are. Okay, let's begin by reestablishing the Muslim identity. That's the first thing we can do to help the Muslims in the world. Show our solidarity by dressing the part. Okay? Put on your hijabs, women, and put on abayas. I'm not talking about straight leg blue jean pants with a little tank top or a little shirt that shows your breasts. I'm not talking about a pair of pants with a body shirt tucked in and a rag on your head. I'm talking about dress the outer garment, jilbab, the word that Allah uses in the Quran for Muslim women is wear your jilbab. What does jilbab mean? It means outer garment. It means overgarment, an overgarment where the people can't see your skin and they can't see the shape of your body, okay? So Muslim women around the world, that's established the Muslim woman identity. Let's dress the part. Your hijab, Allah says in the Quran, oh, you women who believe, draw your veils over your bosom, like I'm wearing mine. Wear your hijabs where they come down and cover your chest, where can't no man see how big your breasts are. And with the abaya you have on, you good to go. It doesn't have to be black. I already taught you guys that. The Prophet's wives never wore black unless they were mourning. Okay? They wore bright colors. Okay? It can be any color you want. Okay? Just make sure it's an abaya. It's covering your body. And the foot, the top of your feet, women, is part of your nakedness. So let's wear closed-toe shoes. Closed-toe shoes. Heels are not haram. Anybody that tells you it's haram for a woman to wear heels is an idiot. Allah doesn't mention nothing about a heel. Every shoe has a heel anyway, even tennis shoes. Okay, but the top of your feet have to be covered, sisters. Let's dress the part. Show support for Palestine. Show support for Yemen. Show support for Nigeria. Show support for Somalia. Show support for Australia. Show support for the heck we going through here in America by establishing, beginning with the Muslim identity. I'm Muslim and I'm proud. Hello. That's one thing. I grew up in the 60s. Everybody was saying I'm black and I'm proud. I didn't say that. I was saying, say it loud. I'm Muslim and I'm proud. Hello. Let's bring back that Muslim pride Islamic pride. This is the Muslim identity. Makeup is not haram, sisters. It is not haram. The Prophet's wives wore makeup. Henna is a makeup. Kohol is makeup. And I gave you guys a clue. Whenever you read a hadith that mentions kohol, that means makeup. That's makeup. But the makeup you wear has to be in balance like mine. What do I have on? I have on kohol. This is kohol. Okay? You want to put on some stain? You want to put on some lip stain so you don't look pale? Then do it with class. Everything is balanced. My makeup is balanced. I don't look like a prostitute. This is not to attract no one's attention but Allah's. Because Allah loves beauty. Okay? And I'm a woman. I love to be beautiful. And Allah didn't say because I'm a woman, I can't be. So I'm going to put on my makeup with dignity. I don't have on no fake lashes. That's haram, sisters. Take them lashes off. I don't have on no glitter. Do you see any glitter on me? No glitter. No glitter on my eyes to attract. Nothing but kohol. This is kohol. Period. Dot. I don't have on nothing else. Dignity, beauty, balance. And so begin. You want to help Palestine. Let's all be united in our appearance. No more hiding behind the non-believers. No more trying to blend in and be like the Kafirs. No more shame. Where's your daughters? Your daughters are 7. Any young girls who are 7 and older should be covering up. Your daughter should be wearing them hijabs out the house with pride. And I tell my students here, because most of my students are from different countries in Africa, put on your African attire in pride. You come from a Muslim country. Wear your Somali dress. Wear your Somali hijab, and you put them on them kids, and you're proud. I'm Muslim, and I'm proud. Because I believe la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And you don't. I am different. I'm supposed to be different. I am distinct. And that sister over there, that other kid over there that's dressed like me, she's different. We're distinct. We stand out in a crowd. And when you see your sister, your brother in Islam, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. That's solidarity. That's what the Prophet taught the companions. You want to show support for each other. You want to bring love into the hearts of one another. Share the greeting with each other. That's the start. First of all, dress the part. When the hijab rules came down, the women dressed the part. And he told the men, put shirts on. Because back then they used to walk around without shirts on because, they just wore the izar. But the Prophet told the Muslim men, for those of you who have shirts, put a shirt on. Don't walk around looking like them with just the izar on, the lower garment. You brothers dress the part. You ashamed. So you want to put on a kafir business suit and tie. Put on a thobe. Put on a kufi. Put on a gutra, subhanallah. Dress the part. You're Muslim. Let us know it. Let us see it. You're showing your support. I'm Muslim and I'm proud, man. I'm better than all of y'all. Because I believe la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So that's what we should be doing. That's the first step. That's the first step to supporting those Muslims over there in Palestine and every other place in the world. Bring back the Islamic identity in appearance and behavior. Remember, as Muslims, we're supposed to be balanced, not too far to the right, not too far to the left. The Prophet Muhammad told us, control your anger. control your sympathy too. Sympathy and anger can cause you to transgress. The prophet taught the companions, replace sympathy with empathy. Empathy is I'm putting myself in that person's shoes. And I'm imagining what I would do if I were in their situation, what I'd want the people to do for me. Whereas sympathy means, oh, I just pity the person, so I'll rob a bank for you. You jump, I jump. Oh, no. Muslims are balanced in our behavior. Anger, we never show that. The prophet taught us if it's too much for you, go make wudu, go pray, go sit down, go to sleep, go take a walk. If it's bothering you to see what's going on over there, turn off your TV, like I told the brother Ibrahim the other day. If it's bothering you to see what's going on, stop watching the news. I don't watch the news. I don't watch it. Turn off the radio. Stop looking at it. Close down your Facebook. Since we got these ignorant Muslims posting dead babies up there, they're ignorant. So close down your Facebook. Stop listening to these other women and men who call themselves leaders of Islam, who are inciting anger. And they're telling you to do things that the prophet didn't do, like protest and wear a flag. Flags. Let me talk about flags, guys. This is a sign of nationalism. It's haram. The Prophet Muhammad taught us to stay away from nationalism. Don't you guys know in the 8th century, every tribe had its flag. That flag symbolized their nationalism, their allegiance. The Prophet Muhammad said, no, your allegiance ain't to the Ansar. Your allegiance ain't to Nadir. Your allegiance ain't to that. Our allegiance is supposed to be to Allah, he said, to me as your messenger and to each other. So guess what our standard will be? When he arrived in Medina, what did he make the standard? The flag for the Muslims is La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. It's not a country. It's not a tribe. And the prophet said, anyone who calls to tribalism, nationalism is not of us. So y'all got to really get rid of those flags, man. Y'all calling the people and look what you're doing. Look at the reaction of the Muslims in Burma. I never even heard of Burma before until I started getting emails from people that live in Burma. They said, Sister Layla, we've been suffering for a long time. Us Muslims, we've been persecuted for our beliefs. Why is it that only when it happens to the Middle East do Muslims care? That's the dangers of tribalism. You're isolating it. You're just showing allegiance to one particular people. It's supposed to be to all. So y'all need to take them Palestinian flags and get rid of them. Burn them. We ain't about no nationalism. It's about Islam. We're protesting, not against Palestine. We're protesting against the way the rest of the world views Islam. That's what it's about. This is about Islam. Because what is happening all over, and it's getting ready to hit you here in the West too. It's getting ready to hit us all here. Just watch. Throwing that young boy out the window. That was just an example. Killing that little kid. That was just an example. Okay? So get rid of those flags, people. And instead, put up signs on your house saying, La ilaha illallah, we're Muslims. Just like the LGBTQ have the right to live. Just like the LGBTQ have the right to have food and water. Don't you think we do too? You're going to punish a whole nation of people because of what one terrorist group did? This is what we should be saying. Okay? Because of whatever Hamas did, you're going to kill women and children? You know, it's about, and this why? Because we're Muslim, because we believe la ilaha illallah. That's what it's about. So y'all need to take the emphasis off of a flag and put it on reality, which is la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. What makes us the enemy? I'm not Palestinian. I'm American. I am Arab American, Egyptian American. I can walk down the street and get called out my name too. That boy that they threw out the window and killed, he wasn't Palestinian. He was just an American protesting. Okay, so I'm telling y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with just one part of the world. It's all of us under attack. All of us. So y'all better handle yourselves the way the prophet taught us. I don't hear these other brothers saying this. I've been listening. I'm not hearing nobody else speak this way but me. But all I hear is, oh, she's a woman. Why is she shouting? You better get over it. I think it's time to shout the truth. The truth has been muffled long enough. The way the prophet taught us how to handle ourselves has been muffled down long enough. It's time for you to stand up and shout out the correct way to do things instead of this incorrect way. And like I said, we'll talk more about this tonight in the Call In and Ask Sister Layla live show. And also, guys, I want to let y'all know too, tonight at 8:15, Brother Joseph, who is from Dr. Ibrahim Jamali's community, Brother Joseph is going to be doing a special. I think I got a flyer of it. I don't know. He's going to be doing a special lecture on America's #1 ally. He's going to talk about Israel. So hopefully he'll give you guys some knowledge of history. We have to know the history behind things to get a better understanding of what's going on. So Brother Youssef, I want everybody to be here. And here's a picture of Brother Youssef. Brother Youssef will be here doing a special. There he is. He'll be doing a special lecture on America's greatest ally. That's at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So make sure you guys are here for that. But for now, what I'm going to do for this class, in order for us to come together and reestablish the Muslim identity, okay, we start off by dressing the part. And then we change our character. We change our way of thinking. We change our actions to that which is pleasing to Allah. And the only way that you can do that is by understanding the names of Allah. The names of Allah. So tonight, what I'm going to do, we're going to ponder one of Allah's names and how we can take that name, break it down, and then apply it to ourselves. And in turn, we're showing support, solidarity for all the Muslims in the world that's going through this Holocaust. Because that's what it is. It's a Holocaust. And the Holocaust ain't just happening in Palestine. It's happening in Burma. It's happening in China. It's happening everywhere. This is our Holocaust. Okay? So let me put the PowerPoint up on the screen. And this is the name we're going to do. Everybody look at my screen. The name that we're going to break down today. Can y'all see this? Okay. The name El-Wali. El-Wali. And I want you guys to read it in the Arabic, my students, because a lot of you say Wali. How many of you say Wali? Look at it in Arabic. This is not a vowel of elongation. This is L-Y, which is a short vowel. Lee. Lee is elongated. So it's not L-Y-Lee. It's L-Y-Lee. L-Y-Lee. And it's not ah, it's not ollie, it's I, not ah, I. L-Wally. L-Wally. Y'all see that? Wali. The protecting associate. That's the name we're going to do today. And let's see. It all starts off with this. Now, Wali has a deeper meaning in Arabic than this. In English, it's translated to protecting associate. If Dr. Asim, who is my cousin and our Quran Tajweed teacher, were here, he would tell you that this is wrong. It goes deeper than that. But let's work with this meaning. What does it mean to be the protecting associate? So what do? We get a dictionary. And I don't want you to look up a synonym. I want you to look up the meaning of protecting. What does it mean to be protecting? Protecting. Protecting. Who's going to start us off with the meaning? Y'all got a dictionary? You looking it up? Is anybody there? Norta? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Protecting.
I have to keep safe from harm or injury.
Good job. To keep safe from harm or injury. Good job. Anything else? Protecting. The one who keeps you safe. The one who keeps others safe from harm or injury. What about this associate, which is really a terrible thing to put in this meaning? What does associate mean? Look up associate, guys. That's really not the meaning of Wali. I don't know why they put that in there, but that shows how you will never get the full understanding of the meaning of these names unless you know that Usha. Because I don't know why they put associate, but what does associate mean? Go ahead.
To join or connect together.
Okay. Associate means to join or to connect. So why would the those translators say that Wali means the protecting associate? Well, he's the one. Allah is the one who keeps others safe from harm or injury. This is, I'm going to take associate out of here, guys, because I can hear Dr. Asim now. Why would they put that in there? I don't know why. Let's just work with the one who keeps others safe from harm or injury. Let's just work with that one because I don't know why they put that in there. Okay, so Allah, he's El-Wali. El-Wali. Allah, the one who keeps others safe from harm or injury. So now we go to the second part. This is how the prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam taught the companions. I'm teaching y'all the meaning of the names and how to break them down the way the prophet taught them. Okay? So the prophet would ask the companions, how does Allah show us that he is El Wali? How does Allah show us? Look around. How does Allah show us and prove to us that only he is El Wali? How does Allah prove to us that only he is the protector, the one who keeps us, others, safe from harm or injury? How does Allah show us this or prove that he is this? That's what the prophet used to debate with the Quraysh. Can your idols show that they are El Wali? My Lord can proves it. Can you prove that your idols are El Wali? Come on, guys, let's start it off. How does Allah prove that he's the one who keeps others safe from harm or injury?
Assalamu alaikum.
And remember, y'all don't have to do that salam alaikum stuff. We can get rid of all that innovation.
Okay.
Okay.
How he proves it, like what you can see, I would say how, like, you know, armadillos have, like, they have shells that protect them. Animals have claws that protect them. He gives us abilities that can protect us.
Good God.
Like,
that's great. Okay, Allah proves that he is the one who keeps others safe from harm by giving his creation. My mind is going crazy. Say it again. Give his creation things that protect them. How can I say that? My mind. Oh. He gives his creation. My little rainbow done went away, y'all. My little rainbow's gone. He gives his creation abilities that, or items that protect them from harm. Okay, good job. How else? Good job. I'll clean that up later. But go ahead. How else does he show us that he is the one who keeps others safe and from harm? Go ahead, guys. Who's next? That was a good answer too.
By like sending us revelations like the last 3 chapters of the Quran, like to protect us from
good job
jinns, protection from jinns and stuff, from evil eyes. We have lots of Quran verses that we can say to protect us from, you know, the evil eyes, jinns, all sorts of things.
A good job. He gives us words from him that protect us from evil or harm. Good job. In our everyday lives. Good job. How else does it?
Can you also add to that the guidelines? If we stick by the guidelines and the rules that he set towards us, then we will be successful.
He gives us rules and guidelines, which is what we need to pay attention to. He gives us rules and guidelines that, if followed, protect us. Good job. Good job. If we don't transgress the limits, he gives us rules, laws, guidelines that, if followed, protect us from harm or injury. Okay? He gives his creations items and abilities that protect them from harm or injury. Okay, well, how else? Anybody else?
I have one.
Go ahead, baby.
He protects us by surrounding us with Muslims and keeping us away from people that do bad.
Okay.
Like he surrounds us with the people that do good.
Yes.
So we don't do haram.
Okay.
Like the angels.
He creates safe environments for us. Okay. He creates safe environments for us. Okay. What else?
He sends us signs to help us protect ourselves.
Like what? I don't, that's not a really, that's a sign. That's not a protect. The one who keeps others safe from harm or injury. How does Allah prove to us that he's the one that keeps us safe from harm or injury? Well, he gives his creations items and abilities that protect them. He gives us words that if recited will protect us. He gives us rules, laws, and guidelines that if followed will protect us. And he's the one who creates safe environments for us. Good job. These are good answers right here. Let me look on YouTube and see what they came up with. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Let me see what YouTube came up with. YouTube, okay, let's see. She says Allah protects us. Yeah, the environment. Good job. Go ahead, Marar. Don't say I have one. Put it. Okay, what else? Okay, good job, Pamela. Okay, environment. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Okay, that's good for right now. That's a good start. Now, that's the first part. How does Allah prove that he is El-Wali? El-Wali, not El-Wali. El-Wa. Short, 1 count. Li, 2 count. He gives his creation items and abilities that protect them from harm. He gives us words that protect us, that if recited will protect us from evil or harm. He gives us rules, guidelines that if followed protect from harm. And he creates safe environments for us. Okay, that's the first part. Now, the second part gets a little difficult. How can you take what you guys put right here? Let me make it red. Okay, we're going to take these little attributes or whatever you want to call them here. How can you apply the above to yourself? Who want to start us off?
I have one. Like in the previous paragraph, we say that Allah gives his creation items and abilities that protect them from harm. For example, the plants.
We don't want examples. You want to tell, okay, how can you take the fact that Allah gave his creation abilities that protect them and apply it to you? Not a plant, apply it to you. How can you apply that now?
The scientists or the people that seek out the medicine within the creation, they make the medicine for me. And if I'm sick, I have to take it. And I can't,
Good. I see where you're going.
Not take the medicine. I have to take the medicine. So I'm taking his creation, his plants that create a medicine for me if I have a sickness. And by me doing that, I am not transgressing the bounds, but I am taking the medicine so that I could be treated, so I could live.
I will apply the items. That's good. I will apply the items, Allah, or I will apply the things that Allah has created for us as treatments to myself. Okay. I will seek treatments Okay. Yeah, I see where you're going with it. I will apply the treatments revealed by Allah to myself and family. Okay, good job. That was good, Geechee. Good. I'll clean it up as we go along. Okay, good. She started it off. Y'all jump in. I can clean it up as y'all throw out more. Come on.
I will. Oh,
go ahead.
I will also use the words that he sent down from him in order to protect myself from everyday evil and harm. And I won't be worried about, evil eye from other humans or any type of black magic, because I know my Lord is going to protect me.
Good job. I will use the words sent by him as a means of protection and trust in them instead of fearing man. Okay, good job. That's a good one too. Come on, give us some more. Good job. Come on. Rules, guidelines, laws.
So to give the rules and guidelines, knowing this, having knowledge of this, knowing like if I'm in a car accident and if I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to do, that I will basically, wait, let me see how I want to say it. So by knowing this will make me have more strength if I forgot. I just looked at it and I forgot.
I will apply the rules and laws given by Allah to myself and try to honor and live by them instead of the laws of man. Okay, that's what you were saying, and this brother is typing that too. Okay, hold on, let me look at his answer again. Hold on, brother. I'm looking at let me go back to YouTube. Okay. Allah is the only protector. I protect my deen from being corrupted by others. That's Come on, guys, some more. This is kind of hard, isn't it? But you guys are doing good.
Also, how Allah says that He created a safe environment for us. How I would apply this to myself is, I said, we need to stand beyond the boundaries and environment that He created and not transgress into environments that are not safe for us.
I will seek out environments.
I won't go beyond the boundaries of the environment that is safe that Allah created for me, so I don't transgress into environments that are not safe for us, such as what they're doing today, protesting.
Exactly. I will not go beyond the environments that are safe,
such as my home.
Okay. You said something about transgression. I wanted to throw that in there. What was you saying?
So I will not go beyond the environment that is safe, such as my home, and I will not transgress into environments that are not safe for us, such as what people are doing today, protesting and getting hurt and stuff.
Good job, which is not safe. Not safe. Okay. How can you apply? I will apply the treatments revealed by Allah that protect from harm. I will use the words sent by him as a means of protection and trust, instead of fearing man. I will apply the rules and laws given by Allah to myself and try to honor and live by them. Okay. I will not go beyond the environments that are safe. I will not go beyond environments that are safe and not transgress into that which is not safe. Okay, come on, some more, guys.
I have one more.
Go ahead.
I will not allow myself to be around people who take me out of the folds.
I will be selective.
Oh, yes, I'll be selecting of the individuals I surround myself with, who I should,
I will be selective in whom I surround myself with, so as not to jeopardize
my allegiance with Allah,
to my faith or self. Okay, what else? What else? I'll be selective in whom I surround myself with, so as not to jeopardize my faith or self. What else? Okay, this is
Allah,
okay. Go ahead.
Allah, it gives us words from Him that protect us from evil or harm. I would say I would seek the proper knowledge in order to know what I need to stay away from and what I need to enjoin.
I will seek the proper knowledge, so as, that's really good, to know what to stay away from that may be harmful, that may be of harm. Good job. Okay, this is good. That's good. That's pretty good, considering that it's on the key. So now, so you did that part. How can you apply this? Let's look what we got. Allah, He's El-Wali. He's the one who keeps others safe from harm or injury. He proves us He is this by giving His creation of items and abilities that protect them from harm. He gives us words that protect from harm too. He gives us laws, rules, and guidelines that, if followed, will protect us from harm. And He has created safe environments for us. How can we apply that to ourselves? Well, I will apply the treatments revealed by Allah. I will use the words sent by Him as a means of protection. I will apply the rules and laws given by Allah to myself and try to honor and live by them. I will not go beyond environments that are safe and not transgress into that which is not safe. I will be selective in whom I surround myself with, so as not to jeopardize my faith or self. I will seek the proper knowledge so as to know what to stay away from that may be of harm. Good job. Okay, y'all did pretty good with this. So now we're going to take this here, what you came up with there, and how can we incorporate this in our relationships with others? Okay, let me put this here. Hold on. How to incorporate the above into our relationships with others. There you go.
Can we start with the first one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now by taking the treatment revealed by Allah, I can make a choice of not getting someone else sick by taking that treatment. So spreading an illness.
Also with that, I would like to add what Sister Walla said. I would also say I would advise my fellow Muslims and families to also take the treatment Allah gives them in order for them to get protected.
I will advise others to do the same, and also this will serve. I was trying to put hers in, but I did yours. This will prevent me from harming others. Also, I will advise others to do the same. Okay, go ahead. Good job. That was good, both of y'all. Uh-oh, what did I do? What did I do? Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, here it is. Okay. Go ahead. That was good. Okay, so we got so far for that, how to implement it with others. By making use of the treatments revealed by Allah, this will prevent me from harming others, from causing harm to others, from causing harm or injury to others. I will also advise others of the importance of seeking treatment as well. Okay, good job. What else? Let's keep it going.
Also how Allah said, also how we, I will not go beyond environments that are, I would not also, how I would apply that to others is, I will not join others into environments that are bad for us, like basically forbidding the bad and joining the good. I won't aid or help others in environments that's, that is bad for us.
I will not aid others in seeking bad environments. And seeking environments
That
or
could be detrimental
associates
to our health, yeah.
that may be bad for them. Okay, good job. What else?
For the protecting words, I will remind people that protection is from Allah, because people get caught up in the evil eye and the whispers of shaitan. Just to remind them that, it's not as big as they make it seem in their head.
Good job. I will remind others that protection comes from Allah and that they should trust in Him. Good job. Y'all doing good. Good job.
Also, how I will be selective in whom I surround myself with. I would say also as Muslims, we need to have that wala wa bara, meaning we'll only surround ourselves as the Muslims together and not surround ourselves with Christian people because we don't have the same path.
Good job. I will implement el wala wal bara, in whom I surround myself with. Good job. What else? Good job.
I was thinking about how we could encourage ourselves and others to treat our environment in a positive way by not destroying the lands and the waters and sea, by polluting and things of that nature.
Good job. We will encourage one another to treat the environment well, so as all of Allah's creations can live in less harm. Good job.
Also, how we will seek the proper knowledge. I would also advise others to join this website to stay close to Allah so they can protect themselves from whatever evil is lurking out in the real world.
We will advise others to continuously seek the proper knowledge,
and cling to the people that do cling to them, because once they're gone, their knowledge goes with them.
And cling to the people of knowledge. Okay, let's see what we got so far. I think y'all did pretty good with this. Okay, Allah, He is the one who keeps others safe from harm or injury. He proves that He is this by giving His creation abilities that protect them from harm. He has also revealed words from Himself that if recited will protect his creation in their everyday lives. He has also given us rules, laws, and guidelines that if followed will protect us from harm or injury. And he is the one who created safe environments for us to dwell amongst. So how can we apply this to ourselves? Well, I will apply the treatments revealed by Allah that protect from harm. And I will use the words sent by him as a means of protection and trust in them instead of fearing man. I will take the laws, and rules given by Allah and apply them and live by them. And I will not go beyond environments that are not safe for me. And I will not transgress into that which can be of harm to me. I will be selective in whom I surround myself with, so as not to jeopardize my faith or body. And I will seek the proper knowledge so as to know exactly what it is that I should stay away from. Y'all see how I change it around with my words when I talk. When you talk, you can get it better. So how can we incorporate this into our relationships with others? Well, by making use of the treatments revealed by Allah, this will prevent us from causing harm or injury to ourselves. We will also advise others of the importance of seeking treatment. We will not help others in seeking environments or associates that may be detrimental for them. And we will remind one another that protection comes from Allah and that we should trust in him. We will implement al-wala wal-bara regarding whom we surround ourselves with and whom we associate with. And we will encourage one another to treat Allah's environment well so that the rest of his creation can benefit from it. And we will advise one another to continuously seek the proper knowledge and understanding of our religion, and we will cling to the people of knowledge. MashaAllah. That's El-Wali. 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 MashaAllah. You guys did a good job with that, you know. And look at how you feel. I want each and every one of you to examine your personal feelings right now. Examine how you feel right now. We just went through, we broke down and pondered the meaning. We just pondered the meaning of this name of Allah. Do you feel closer to him? How does it make you feel? Do you guys feel a connection to Allah because you broke down this name and its meaning and how to apply it? It should make you feel connected to him. It should make you want to implement being wali into your life. You know, taking advantage of what Allah has given us here. Protecting ourselves with what he's given us. And this is why what's happening in the world today is happening. Because we've deviated away from this protection. We've deviated away from recognizing and accepting that Allah is El-Wali. Ever since 9/11, the Muslim nation has went downhill. Ever since 9/11, the Muslims have been apologetic. They have felt apologetic. And it's like we've been trying to get the non-believers to accept us. Since 9/11, our Muslim identity has diminished. We've been trying to blend in. It's time to take back your identity, Muslims. We have the keys in our hand. We have the keys of how to be the rulers on earth. Remember, if we live by the laws of Allah and his guidelines, what did the prophet say? We will be the rulers, the caliphate here on earth. We're not that because we've deviated away from Allah's rules. We've deviated away from the sunnah. Instead of us handling things the way the prophet did, we're like the kafir. We're protesting, which ain't doesn't do nothing, man. We're going around showing allegiance to the flags and stuff. We're nationalists. We're racist. We're just like them. We dress like them. We look like them. We act like them. We got all this anger, all this pity. That stuff has to be replaced. It has to be replaced with what Allah gave us to replace it with. Establish the Muslim identity. That's the first step in changing things. Dress the part. Look the part. Pretend to be the part. A person came to the Prophet and sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said, "O Prophet of Allah, I lack in patience. What can I do to become more patient?" The Prophet said, pretend that you're patient. He said, if there's a characteristic, he said, some people were born with good characters. Others had to learn good character. So one of the ways to develop a characteristic that you're short in, the Prophet said, is to pretend that you have it. So pretend that you're patient. After so much pretending, you'll become that way. And that's what I say to you Muslims today around the world. Pretend that you have the Muslim identity. Pretend that you're like Abu Bakr. Pretend that you're like Aisha. Pretend that you're like Khadijah. Pretend that you're like those companions. And after so much pretending, eventually we'll become like them. We'll begin to think like them. We'll begin to act like them. We'll become less emotional, more logical. And that's how we get back the caliphate here on earth, the leadership, the rulership here on earth. But it's not going to happen with all this crap we see now. We got a long ways to go. We got to start distancing ourselves. We've gotten too comfortable with the non-believers. We have to go back to wala wal bara, allegiance. We deal with them on the job in a nice way, a respectable way. We don't discuss our religion with them. We're not going to argue and debate with them. We're going to come and let them know I'm here to do my job. I am not here to explain myself to you or my religion to you. I'm here to do my job. We got to put well better back in effect. Stop thinking that you owe somebody an explanation as to why you a Muslim. You ain't got to tell nobody about you. Dawah is from your actions, not your tongue. The Prophet taught us that. They weren't going around jumping up in people's faces explaining what they believe. The people saw what they believed by their behavior. So dress the part. Take your behind to work looking like a Muslim, behaving like a Muslim. Stop arguing. Stop debating with these people. You've done too much of that. They've given you dawah. You call yourself calling people to Islam. I'm sorry, the non-believers have called us to their way because we're like them. We lost our identity. Okay? We're weak. We can't even stand to hear a strong woman's voice. My God, that's how we've fallen. We can't even stand to hear a woman with a strong voice like me. A woman of passion. This is how I speak publicly. I'm a public speaker. I don't speak no different than any other woman that's a public speaker. Hillary Clinton had a strong voice too. Y'all weren't attacking her. Okay? I'm a public speaker. We can't stand to hear a Muslim woman speak publicly the truth, but we think that we gonna change what's happening in Palestine. We're weak. Get that Muslim identity back. All right. Okay. Any questions or comments? What I'm going to do now, tomorrow, guys, inshallah, we're going to continue with the next session. the next section of chapter 12 of the book, because the next section speaks about how a lot of people have hatred. Well, everybody has hatred for our way of life. This ain't nothing new. The non-believers never accepted our way of life. They hate us, okay? But there's things that the prophet taught us to do, okay? And we're going to go over that. Okay, so just to let you guys know, at 9 o'clock, we have the Call In and Ask Sister Layla live show, okay? That's tonight. Any questions you have about Islam, bring them in. If I can't answer, I'll have Sheikh Abu Atayib on the phone. Abu Atayib is my teacher. My other teachers died, but Abu Atayib is still living, alhamdulillah. And he'll be on standby to answer. And also at 8:15, we have a special lecture at 8:15. Brother Joseph will be doing a special lecture on Israel. And let me, yeah, that's at 8:15. I will be broadcasting that, and it'll be streamed all over. Yes, I'll be streaming on D-Live. The brother's asking me about D-Live again. Don't worry. I know I banned some people on D-Live. This is Brother Youssef. Yeah, he'll be doing a lecture at 8:15. Okay. So yeah, that'll be at 8:15. I'm gonna stream that. Yeah. Let me look and see what he's, yeah. Okay, the brother here said, Sister Layla, I've never broken down. I've never seen the names of Allah broken down. Yeah, this is the way they teach you to do it in El Azhar. I haven't seen anyone do this either. I learned this from one of my teachers, Umar al-Eshkar. May Allah forgive him of his sins. He's not living now. I learned how to break the names of Allah down from Umar al-Eshkar. Okay, he was one of my teachers, but he died, you know, in the early 2000s. And it was hard for me when I first learned this, but I can do it now. And this is how they teach in El Azhar. If you go to El Azhar in Egypt, they teach you how to break the names of Allah's, most of my teachers were Egyptian, but Umar al-Ashkar was Jordanian, okay? But most of my teachers were Egyptian. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm going to log back in at 8:15, everybody. At 8:15 for Brother Youssef's lecture on the America's Greatest Ally. That should be very, very good. You guys should love it. Okay, let's see. We got a question here. Oh, yeah, we had a lot of people joining today, too. Oh, let's see what they typed here. She says, when I'm informed of Allah's rules and records, I will accept them without doubting. Exactly. Alhamdulillah. Exactly. Yeah, Sister Muslima, that's going to be at 9 o'clock. My class on my Q&A will be at 9. Bring your questions. And we will discuss, you know, things we can do to help the Muslims in Palestine and everywhere else. But it all begins with that Muslim identity. I want y'all to start wearing hijabs. I don't want to be seeing Muslim women looking like Cardi B talking about you trying to change anything. Don't you guys know Allah does not even accept the supplication? Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all can see that. Allah does not accept the supplication of a person who's deliberately, intentionally disobeying him. He doesn't accept your prayers or anything else. And I keep telling you sisters that. For you sisters that don't wear hijab, Allah's not accepting your prayers. He's not accepting your fast or anything else because you're deliberately, intentionally disobeying him. So you women got to start covering up, man. And I ain't talking about looking like a non-Muslim with a rag on. I'm talking about abayas, jilbab, overgarments, so they can't see your big derriere. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to log out and I'll be back on with Brother Yusef. Inshallah, please share this channel. If you guys enjoy coming here to learn Islam and its truthfulness, please support us. You know, we are a 501c nonprofit organization. I've been around since 1986. Sunnahfollowers has been around since 1986. We are a nonprofit organization, and all your donations go to pay this website. Yeah. The streaming that we're doing, the videos that I put out, the programs I use, that's where your donations go. We are a nonprofit organization. And so please support us. You can click on that QR code or go to PayPal me/Sunnahfollowers and all of that. Okay, please support us, guys. We desperately need donations. And I want to tell y'all, be careful about that donation stuff too for Palestine. We're going to talk about that tonight. Hey, Ifti. Is Ifti here?
Yes.
Are you going to be available at 9 o'clock to put your camera
Yes.
on? You want to get on camera with me tonight?
On camera.
We're going to, to talk about Palestine if they come up. Because you just came back from over there.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you can, put on a little bit of cohort, and get on the camera and talk about Palestine, let these people know, because you just got back from over there. SubhanAllah. Yeah, it's a thought. Have somebody share on the camera with me. So just not me, somebody else. Yeah. Too bad I was going to have Amina Fresno don't know what's going on, so I can't ask her to do it. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to log out and we'll be back at 8:15 with Brother Yusef, inshallah. Okay? All right. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Now, how do I cut all these streams? Because I got